Okay, so hi there, folks. We're now on our next video in statistics and in particular in hypothesis testing. And here, this will be our second example in how to solve one sample t-test using Excel with a little bit of improvisation. Okay, let's do this. So let's have this example too. According to a report by Quartz in 2013, the Philippines is the #1 coffee consumer in Asia. Wow. Okay, so the typical Filipino drinks an average of 0.608 cups of coffee per day, which is equivalent of 4.256 cups per week. Suppose that a sample of 12 senior citizens revealed that they consumed the following numbers of cups of coffee during the last week. Given here, we have 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 7, 5, 3, 4 at 0.05 level of significance or significance level. Do the sample data suggest that there is a significant difference between the national average and the sample mean from the senior citizens? So we need to first start with our first step, which is step one, creating our null and alternative hypotheses. So let's start with the null. The null says we preserve the status quo. That is, let's start, try to enter the mu. Let's insert the mu here. Insert symbol, which is the mu. This one. So our mu is equal to 4.256 cups per day. So, or for per week rather, 4.256. We follow the per week because the given data for us is during the last week. So meaning this is a weekly data. There are senior citizens that drink 3 times a week, every day, 5 times a week and such. So that's our data. H1, which is our alternative hypothesis, suggests, um, asks us if there is any significant difference. So when you say plainly a significant difference, that will be a two-tailed test. So that is mu is not equal to 4.256. Okay, so let's have that. For step two, let's do step two over here. We need to get the p-value already. So since our data is here, we need to put that in vertical or horizontal writing. So I'll do that in by column. I'll put here as a title, cups of. Let's just do that. Let's be content with that. So I have 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 4, 4. Okay, right? So we have um 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 4, 4. So pretty much that's correct. Uh, okay. And then of course we will improvise a little bit here. We'll put a dummy variable. Let's just put there a couple of zeros there, and we'll do the analysis then. So you go to data tab, go to the data group at the very end. Again, you click on data analysis. If data analysis is not found in your Excel, you click on data analysis tools. Make sure that the data analysis is checked. The analysis toolpak is checked. Click OK. Click on data analysis and choose the t-test two sample, assuming unequal variances. Again, this video is about one sample, but take a look at this. We're going to improvise. So click on OK, and we will be choosing our variable one. The range will be starting from the label going down. We chose the label because we're going to put that as labels. We're going to include that as part of our variable. And variable 2 range will include our dummy variable from the title dummy and then until the last zero. Our hypothesized mean is, I think that's correct, 4.256, right, cups per week. Alpha is 0.05, and I want to put it over here. This one here. Yeah, I wanted to put it there. And I'll click OK, and it will show us our t-test value. So Let's put it a little bit above. Okay, there. So this is our t-test. Let's just um, do the formatting. Again, let's just rename this. This is not two sample. This is one sample. T-test of one sample mean, and we have the answers here. We want to delete this dummy variable here, because oops, sorry. We just want to delete this because we don't need that anymore. And we want to clean this part up. Okay. We want to expand this a little bit. There. So what is the meaning of this table? The mean of the cups of coffee for the senior citizens is 4.5. The variance is this. There are 12 of them. Pretty much that's correct because there are 12 senior citizens. The hypothesized mean is given here from our step 1. The DF is 11.
It's
Just
3 o'clock.
again, the DF is 11. Just minus 1 from the observations. The statistic is 0.611 or 0.613 if you want. Since this is a two-tailed test, since it's unequal, okay, it's a not equal sign. So therefore, we're going to focus on this two-tailed value here, and then we would want to highlight that. So highlight this also. Okay, so we can see that our um, p-value is 0.5531. Okay, and with this we can proceed now to step 3. So what does step 3 give us? So recall that our p-value, sorry, p-value from step 2 is equal to 0.5531, and our alpha level, just need to put alpha there, insert, click on symbol, and then we put alpha, and our alpha is equal to 0.05, equal to 0.05 or 5%. Then we say that since our p-value is greater than our alpha level, let's copy this, greater than our alpha level, um, that is 0.5531 is, well, it's clear that it's greater than 0.05. Hence, what we will do is we do not, to highlight, reject the null hypothesis. Okay, and that's our step 3. Pretty much, we'd want to highlight that. Okay. Okay, we don't need this. Okay, and then that gives us to proceed to step 4. I'll just put step 4 here so that it won't be messy in that part. Step 4, what can we do since we do not reject the HO? What we will do is that we can say there's a question here. Do the sample data suggest that there is a significant difference between the national average and the sample mean from the senior citizens? Therefore, there is no significant difference between the national average and the sample mean from the senior citizens. Uh, okay, so pretty much those are our steps 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's how we do it. Again, try to review this video if you have some questions in mind. You can always do the rewatch and rewind part. So again, here are steps 1, find the null and alternative hypothesis. Step 2 is when we will use Excel in determining the p-value. Step 3 is when we will um, establish our decision rule, and step 4 will be when we will summarize the results and then give the conclusion of the results. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you liked and subscribe, and hopefully you learned something from the day. So thank you very much.